Well, flower shops were able to reopen just before Mother's Day. Many farmers continue to struggle, and not just those who provide food on the table. Howard Deshefsky has more.
Well, yeah, when we think about farmers, we naturally think about the people who grow the food that we put on our table. But there's a different kind of farmers, the ones who provide a lot of greenery and color for a variety of customers. Take a drive through the back roads of Waimanalo and you can't miss them. More than just a handful of large nurseries, many of which cover several acres, and all of which are now struggling.
I think one of the biggest challenges for us as farmers is, we're used to dealing with a lot of hardships, but the coronavirus and loss of sales is really just like the straw that's going to break the camel's back. It's like one more thing that we have to deal with.
Mark Fakui is the head of the Waimanalo Agricultural Association. He says one positive that's come out of the pandemic is more individual sales for nurseries, people spending time at home who've maybe taken up gardening or just looking to spruce things up around the home. Unfortunately, he says, that's just a small part of what keeps these large nurseries growing.
The plant nurseries in Waimanalo have really experienced the coronavirus as a double-edged sword. Wholesale business, a lot of the landscapers aren't really coming around much anymore, and that constitutes like a big portion of our business.
Another chunk of business that has dried up is something we may not think about. From conventions and large events to luau's and concerts, nurseries play a major role in helping to create the perfect venue.
Exactly. At some point in time, someone grew that, and whether it's like a rental or an installation, we do a lot of the supplies for that.
Put another way, a quiet Waikiki translates into a quiet Waimanalo.
I think a lot of the nurseries that are really heavily tied to the hotel industry, the tourism industry, or even doing displays for restaurants have been hit really hard. And we've even noticed a lot of the clients of the landscapers have really just been cutting back overall, which directly relates to our sales.
Which takes us back to that individual consumer, which can still play a critical role in keeping these businesses alive.
What I think people don't realize is that a lot of the nurseries in Waimanalo actually supply the big box stores. So I would just suggest, if you want to directly support your farmer and you want to buy some plants, just come out to Waimanalo and visit some of the nurseries. And that way you can communicate directly with them and support them directly.
It also means you'd be trading in something like this for something more like this.
I'm still impressed, and I still take awe with the mountains, every day, and I'm there 5 days a week. So it's a great place to be. Not only can you support a local business, but it's a great view, and it's outdoors, so it's nice.
Now, another reason to visit the nurseries beyond the first-hand help that you're going to save some money. And then, of course, it's just a beautiful place to go visit. I'm Howard Deshefsky working for Hawaii from home this week. We now send it back to you in studio.